And the field right now. So red light on. Last favourites Plitvice narrowly in a wide open affair. Here we go, race 8. Starter has them. Racing out wide, Foxy Walk away well. Likewise, She's Andy as Handy and Champagne Vega. No refund the inside. And there's Ready Set Boom going forward and Soldiers Handy. Foxy Walk drifting back on the outside of Arterial. A length and a half further back in the field to Plitvice, Counted Meal, Enterprise March and Sir Hassan. Second last is Russian Romeo. Last of all is Dreaming of Biscay's. No refund by a length and a half and Ready Set Boom. Over on the inside there is She's Andy as and Soldiers is out 3 wide around Champagne Vega. 2 further back to Arterial. Foxy Walk on the outside. Plitvice, Counter Meal, Enterprise March, Sir Hassan. Second last down the side, Dreaming of Biscay. And last of all is Russian Romeo. It's no refund by 3 lengths now. Sneaking away from Ready Set Boom. Over on the inside, She's Andy as Soldiers has been wide. Champagne Vega. A length and a half to Arterial. Plitvice, Foxy Walk and Counter Meal, Enterprise March, Sir Hassan. Dreaming of Biscay and Russian Romeo, but no refund at the 300. About 3 lengths in front here from Ready Set Boom. She's Andy as Plitvice down the outside, runs home. Soldiers the next one. No refund at the 150, just in front, but here's Plitvice. Late as Enterprise March. Plitvice grabbed the lead. Enterprise March on the outside. Plitvice, Enterprise March. It looks like Plitvice might have just won from Enterprise March in a photo. Not sure third. Arterial, no refund. Foxy Walk, Dreaming of Biscay and Soldiers. Then we had Counter Meal, followed for the back in the field then by Champagne Vega. Also we had She's Andy as and Russian Romeo and Ready Set Boom, about the last one to greet the judge. So Plitvice had stormed to the front. Enterprise March came out after him. And looks like Plitvice just holds on to win number 3 for Robbie Fradd and Robert Heathcote. Plitvice will just get up number 3. Robbie Fradd for Robert Heathcote, a gelding by Mossman from a Danehill mare in Endearment, and he turns the tables on Enterprise March. They stormed to the front when no refund started to get tired after going hard in front, and they paired down to fight it out, but Plitvice will get in about a half head to Enterprise March, it would appear, subject to confirmation. 1:20.30 will be the time on the last of the day. And
wanted to run around a little bit. He reached the lead fairly soon in the straight there at about the 200 metres mark, but Robbie Fradd straightened him up and sent him to the line ahead of Enterprise March. So that form line from the sunny coast certainly stood up there, and they pretty much were together there. They went very, very quickly in the early stages with no refund and Ready Set Boom really putting pressure into it. It certainly helped those horses in the second half of the field. Plitvice got over into a nice trailing position, and then right behind him was Enterprise March, and they've been able to fight the finish out in 1:20.30. We'll get the sectional time up in just a moment, and good rides by both riders on first and second there. 35.86 the last 600. Was only ahead by 2 3/4 and then a short neck. So the two Robs continue their wonderful summer. Rob Heathcote and Robbie Fradd there with Plitvice getting the money following a terrific eye-catching run at the Sunshine Coast. He was out of sorts last preparation, so they wiped the slate clean, started again with happy results. It's also worth mentioning that Enterprise March, they did rise 3 kilos, and that possibly was the telling factor over the last 100 metres. So we'll get a quick word with the winners. Rob and Rob, there he is over there, having a chat to Matt Rudolph. Well, he's certainly come back in good order, hasn't he, Rob?
Yeah, he has, Mike, and that was a super run first up over 1,000 metres where he really smashed the line, and you know, he's done it today. He's a Mossman. That track, that was no issue, and Robbie got back further than what we thought. The plan was to be in the third line, maybe at worst. He got back a bit worse than that, but gee, I love the way he lengthened stride.
Yeah, the speed certainly helped those horses back too. He probably had no say in the matter there about being handy.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why you put these guys on. Robbie summed it up and he timed it to a T, and you know, he's wearing Buff Soul colours, and you know, a lot of good friends of mine in this horse, and yeah, it's a nice way to finish the day.
Okay, well, well done.
Good on you, Mike.
All right, there he is, Rob Heathcote, Robbie Fradd. Yeah, he really had to get amongst him the last 100 metres when he was being challenged by Enterprise March on the outside, and Robbie's been able to lift him over the line. So the top two in the market have run 1-2 in the last. So that concludes the third of our 5 consecutive Thursday twilights here at Doomben. And I think the turnover will have been quite good again today, in particular with the even later finish. We'll get a quick word here with Robbie Fradd and then conclude today's proceedings here at Doomben. We've got form line coming up shortly at 7:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, looking at Randwick on Saturday. But we want to get a word from Robbie Fradd. Robbie, they seem to hoon along early, and you were a fair way back running down that back straight.
Michael, true. I didn't expect him to be that much pace. Looking at the maps, I thought I'd be a moderate kind of tempo. But obviously they all know that it's very hard to come from behind, so they're probably 2 lengths closer than they should be. But in again, I couldn't keep up with him the first half of the race. Positioned one off the fence, quite happy there, travelled good. I picked him up and I actually thought he was going to win better than that, but he just got lost when he hit the front.
Okay, well done to you, Robbie.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you.
All right, the top two in the market battling it out in the last race. So, yeah, we've got form line coming up shortly, looking at Randwick on Saturday, and then right after that, it'll be Bernie and Nathan looking at Saturday Sunshine Coast meeting here, the main meeting in southeast Queensland with the playbook. Good evening, everyone.